Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to Cozy Ghost Games. We are on Hallowpop. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot the name for a second. We're on Hallowpop for another build. Today we're gonna go ahead and work across the river from my house, or I should say the haunted hotel. So let's go ahead and pop on our construction helmet and get started. Ta-da! Okay. Alright, we do need to go ahead and grab a couple things, and while I do that, I can actually talk to you about some updates. Update number 1, we are going to give up on Biscuit. It pains me to say that, but if you don't follow me on Instagram, I spent 451 tickets total looking for Biscuit so far on this island, and we have not found him. I can't do it anymore. Not that I don't want to, but like time-wise, I don't have the time to sit here and just spend all this extra energy trying to find Biscuit when I need to still work on HHP. I've only done, I think, 3 or 4 houses. So I have to work on that because we have to do HHP to decorate all the homes. Also, it's already, when I'm recording this, it's already the 15th of October, so we're literally halfway done. I don't have the time. Which does bring me to update number 2. I have figured out who we are going to go ahead and bring in. I have decided on our full villager list, which will be Lucky, Stitches, Boots, which I did move Boots in. He's right here. Anacotti, as you may know, and who else? Freckles. I think I just started scanning Freckles in. I did just scan Tabby through Amiibo cards. Who else? I can't remember how many I just said. Lucky, Stitches, Boots. Oh, we're gonna have Bob, Ione, Anacotti, Freckles, Tabby, and Kiki and Bunny are also going to be on here. I think those are going to be some good choices. I do like them. I think with Bunny, she's going to go in towards the back of the island where we plan on having... Oh, that's the wrong one. I got so caught up on talking. I think we're going to go ahead and have Bunny as part of our carnival. I think she gives me carnival vibes. I don't know if it's the color, what it is. Please, Rashford, don't get in my way. But she gives me carnival vibes, and I think she would actually be perfect maybe running the haunted carnival, and she's just like, hey everyone, why don't you come visit me? And everyone's just kind of like side eyes like, nah, I'm good. Thank you. Maybe Boots does visit her because he does wear the jester outfits. Maybe he's just like, oh, I'll go visit you. But yeah, I have plans for each one. There's going to be 6 villagers on Trick or Treat Street. I want to make each yard kind of individual. I have to figure out, I don't know, maybe the themes for each one. But I do have some ideas in the works. Okay. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and quit my yapping and try and focus on getting this path down. So I will see you in a second. Okay, and I'm done. So I went ahead, popped down our little road code. Now what we do need to figure out real quick is the placement of the road that will be going up. Let's count how many there are, because what we need to do is add a little space for a costume contest right here, and then right across the road over here is going to be the Able Sisters. So let's see how many we have. 24. Okay, perfect. So we have 24 spots. I'm just going to pull out a calculator to kind of make it a little bit easier. Alright, so we have 24. Let's see, we need 5 spaces for the road, 3 for the actual brick, and then 2 on the side. 19. Able Sisters is what? That's 5 by 4? Okay, so we can actually use about 12 spaces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So road here, 1, 2, 3. Road, oh, not right there. You silly goose. Okay, so our road will be here, and then this little area will be for the Able Sisters. I'm not making it too big, just because kind of like the lore behind this is the Able Sisters hold the costume contest, but they use the space across the street because their shop area is too small. So it does kind of work out. Alright, so I'm not gonna do the road on screen entirely. Like, we'll probably just do this just so I can kind of, it will be on the longer side, I think. Let's see. Right here. One more should be good. And then what's gonna take the longest is I think we're gonna use the Halloween floor this time. I think it's very fun, and then we can add in the little characters as well. So all of this is going to be our floor. And I do want it different than our shops. I think just kind of break it up and make it a little bit different. And we're just going to take it all the way down here. In the meantime, how's your day going? Up to anything new? Any new fall adventures? And done. So I just scattered our little characters all about. I think it looks really cute. Alright, so I think now is going to be the time we start decorating. I think all that's going to go back here is probably just a whole bunch of filler. So we can save that for our filler video. So for today, we're just going to work on decorating our costume contest. So let me run, and I think my storage is here. Yeah, let me run and grab some stuff. I'll be back. Okie dokie, I'm back. I had to customize a few items. So let's go ahead and start popping some stuff down. I did go ahead and let's start with the fence. I did grab, let's see, how about we put a black right here? I don't know how many exactly. I think I have 4. It's gonna be over. I do want to kind of scatter these in different colors. So here's our black and, ooh, that looks so cute, the black and orange. And then I think this is the green. Yep. Okay. And then I did try making sure that I put like the different patterns on them. So let's take it all the way over here. So it looks like I will need to grab some more. Couldn't remember the exact length of it, which is fine. So let's see, that's 1. Okay. So I need 2 more. Totally cool. Okay. Let's go ahead and just keep emptying my pockets out. Let's get rid of these trees. I think 1 can go right here. Oh, I love that color. Oh, and how about 1 right here? Skateboards, I think I do want like 2 entrances. So I'm thinking like you enter in right here, and then maybe like an entrance right here. So I do want to make like this corner kind of cut, not really cut off, but where you aren't able to enter. Which means we could maybe put the skateboards on these tiles. Like maybe one of the contestants just drop by and put their skateboard right there instead. I did want to make sure that we have plenty of seating. So let's go ahead and start popping down our seats. And I did grab some plushies to actually stick on the seats. I think it would be really cute. We have 1 block stool. Bunny. And I would like to try and make sure that maybe all the stools are able to be accessible in some way. This way you're able to kind of have your pick on where you want to sit. Not like that. and then we do have some snacks. Let's pop a snack right here. Right, another wooden block stool. And we'll just pop this to the left. Oh, we do have the cube lights. Okay, yes. Where did I want to put these? Let's hold off because I'm not sure where they're going to fit, but I did customize them in the boo just like we did with the pumpkin patch. So we can find an area to pop those down. Right, lanterns. You know what? I think what we need to do is grab something to go right here first. Let's see what we have. Maybe some kind of fencing. We could do the park fencing, but I also did grab some purple frozen fencing, which would give it a glow, but I also have the hedge. Does the hedge change colors? And let's see. If it's bright, I can't remember. I know it has snow. Oh, it does. Oh, okay. Yes. Okay. Let's pop you, say right here. Like that, and then kind of do the same thing right here. Okay, that looks really cute. I know we haven't used the hedging or the hedges yet, but I think it actually makes this area look really good, especially because I don't see us putting any trees right here. I do want this to kind of be a very open space. I say that, but I may end up putting like a tree right here, but actually inside this will not be any trees. So I think it does kind of give it that earthy feel to it, and I think it'll also make it, when we add our pumpkin items, I think it'll really make it come to life. Okay, and now we have another wooden stool. Let's pop you in. How about right here? I am kind of tempted to add maybe the park fencing along here, just so no one falls in. Alright, let's pop down the bear right here. And then we have another stool. Let's put that, how about right here? Oh no, that's fine. Okay, and then we did grab some stage lights. I keep like looking at them and none of them are like in a row, but it'll be okay. And then we're gonna pop down some stage lights. I did get these in white. Unfortunately, the treasure island, when I was visiting it, it was during the daytime, and as you can tell during the day, it's hard to tell what color they were. So I may go ahead and change it, but I also think maybe the white will help with the costumes. Oh, and then because I did grab these studio spotlights with purple. We have another one. Where did it go? Studio spotlight. And then I grabbed, I think I only have 2 of these. I don't want to put them like perfectly. Let's see, can I scooch these back a bit? I will have to move that one. Let's scooch you back. Okay, yeah, no, that's still fine, and you can still technically, well, no, you can't, but because I want you to be able to, if you want to come, like if you're visiting, I would love for you to be able to like walk in, and if you want to take pictures, that's fine, which means we'll just scooch this back one. Maybe all the way, but maybe that way. I can't make up my mind, I'm sorry. Alright, that's a little bit better. Yeah, that's better. Alright. And I do only have 2 of these. Oh, where did they go? These curtain partitions, but I actually think I'm gonna keep them in like this black color. Maybe Sable is the one that picked out that, and she was just like, it's perfect, it goes with everything. And no one really argued with her about it. And then we're gonna add some of these speakers, which I'm still really bummed that they do absolutely nothing. Like, I really wish they were interactive where it played music, but it doesn't, and that's okay. They still look cool. Okay, and then we have our nearly busted radio, which I'm just gonna pop right here if it will fit. Oh, it does. Awesome. Oh, this is coming along so well. Alright, we do need a whole bunch of pumpkin items, and I need to try and get 2 more of the fencing, and then at least 1 more of the curtains. So let me check and see if I have those. Okay, and we are back. It is a little bit later in game and in real life. I actually started filming the first part of this up until now on my lunch break, and going to the treasure island took a little bit longer than I anticipated. But I do have everything I think we're gonna need, so let's go ahead and I think I want to do black, orange, green, black. Kind of keep the black on the outside. Oh, perfect. Oh, but we have the 2 ghosts next to each other. Oh no. Okay. Hold on, let's pick this up. What do I have on the green? I can't remember. At the pumpkin. Okay, and that's all 5. So maybe I can redo the custom and put maybe a bat again? I don't think we're really using the bat that much, so let's do that. Okay, got that customized again, but this time with the bat. Pop you in. Awesome. And then let's go ahead and put down our curtains. Okay, so here's one. And where's the other one? Oh, right there. Oh, that looks so cute. I'm kind of tempted. Should we put like a pillar right here? No. No, it's fine. It's okay. Let's put our studio spotlight back here. Okay, and I have that scooched back. Okay, cool. Okay, and I did grab a few extra things. I did grab a frozen drink machine. Where do we want to put that at? Maybe like right here? And this way, if you're like going on the contest, you can sit here and, oh, I'm thirsty, and come get like a slushie or something. And then I did do a stall, which maybe we can use these for snacks of some sort. Oh, that's cute. Okay, I like this. I am kind of contemplating. I know we said we weren't going to put trees, but maybe this should be a tree. I don't know. I'm going to try to resist. And then we do need our boo. So let me pick this back up. How many spots do we have? If I scooch this one over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. We could probably work with that. Scooch you over. And put you right here. And then you can still get in and out with no worries, so that's good. And then I did grab some Nova lights to go on top. Oh, that could be cute like that. And then let's get our snack bag. Pop this right here in front of the boo. Maybe spin it like that. Okay, yeah, because we also have to think this is... I'm decorating during the day, but it's going to be at night. Okay, that could still work. What else do I have? Oh, right, I have... Oh. I have bubble machines. Oh dear, where do I want to put these at? Okay, you know what? What about right here? Nope, that's the siren. Turn you on. And I mean, if we do add a tree, it could help cover up the bubble machine. Alright, we got bubbles there, and let's add some bubbles over here. Oh, that won't fit. I can't. No. Okay, let's do this. And bubbles. Oh, that's cute. Oh, it's adorable. And then I did have a siren. I'm not sure where I want to put it at. I don't think we can put anything on that, which stinks. What about a frozen pillar? Will that work? Let's see. Oh, I did grab a dish. Okay, so we have some options. Maybe instead of the park fence that we've been using, pick you up. And what if we do a frozen partition? Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Frozen partition? I mean, it's tall, it's glowy, it could fit, and it does go right up against the river, which is very cool. I did grab them in several colors, but it looks like right now it's just gonna be green. We can add the frozen pillar maybe right here. Alright, where did that siren go? Put that on. Okay, I may have to pick you up real quick. And then, what color are you? You are also green. Okay. Scooch. And scooch down. And now let's go ahead and push this up against as far as it can go. Which, I mean, it's not perfect. Because I don't think the fence is that tall, but I do like the... Actually, not... Let's get the fence. Let's try the fence out. Okay, fences acquired. So we have this with the frozen. It's not bad. I don't hate it. I do like... I definitely think it's going to be very glowy at night. Now we do have the frozen fence, but the fences aren't going to be up against the river. That's the issue. But it is in purple, which I really like. I think it's very cute. And I can do that, which I think is pretty cool. And then we can add oh, where did it go? PA speaker. Add you back. Push you up against that. Alright, let me add our little stool back. And you know what, maybe we could put... I mean, I know that the entrance technically is not in line with the... essentially the little area up there, like the... what's the word I'm thinking of? Stage. It's not going to be perfectly even, but I mean, that's just the way it's going to have to be. Okay, so frozen partition. Alright, what if we put the frozen pillar right behind the O. And then I keep losing the siren at the siren back. Honestly, that could work. It's kind of silly. It kind of doesn't make sense. And honestly, I think that's the most important thing when it comes to kid court is make sure it doesn't make sense. If it makes sense, it's not it. That's usually kind of like my motto when I do this, just because it's a little bit harder because I want to try and make it as realistic as possible. So I have to ask myself, does it make sense? If the answer is yes, redo it. Alright, I did pick up some pumpkin items, so let's go ahead and kind of cover up these PA speakers. I have a spooky standing lamp. We're just going to pop that in over here and give it a spin. And I still want you to be able to... I would definitely like this area to be very active. Interactive, that's the word. So we'll go ahead and keep this spot empty. Can I put something right here? I don't think so, but we will try. We can! Awesome. Okay, so we're gonna pop a pumpkin right there. I heard someone change. I think that's Hans behind me. Okay, and then, oh, you know what, let's pick this busted radio up. And we will pop down a lantern set. Give that a push. And give it a scooch. And now we can put back the radio. I may get a different kind of radio, one I can actually choose the music. Because with the nearly busted radio, it just plays random ones. But I do kind of like the randomness. I don't know yet. We'll figure it out. Alright, let's do that. And then let's add in another spooky lantern. Oh, I really wish it would get closer. What if we give you a scooch and you can just kind of sit like that? Okay. Yeah, this way you can see all the faces on the lanterns. Okay, and then I do have a spooky scarecrow. How about we pop that in right behind the bubble machine that's going to be by the road. Okay, and then I think the rest of these are just frozen partitions, yeah. Okay, honestly, this is looking pretty good. And then all that's going to be right here is we're just going to carry on what we did in front of the haunted mansion or my house with just flowers, bushes. So I think we'll just kind of carry that on this way. That's probably just gonna be in the filler video. I'm trying to make sure these videos aren't super long. But I just like showing all the little details and the thought process. Okay, what else do we need? I kind of feel like cluttering it up a bit more. Maybe, let's see if we have any like tiny objects we can add. Okay, so I just grabbed a few more things just to kind of clutter it up. I did go ahead and I found some frosted pretzels, which I think are really colorful. And they do go with the cookies. Okay, next, how about we see if the spooky arch can fit right here at this entrance to the side. Oh, that's not where I wanted it. There we go. Okay, can we push it in? Actually, you know what? It can stay right there. I think that it's really good spot, to be honest, and it won't be in the way of our road. And it just kind of have that like little entrance vibe with all the pumpkins. And I think we should keep in with our little joke that we've been running with Frank the Skeleton. And how about he runs the concessions over here? And, oh, I did go ahead and grab the tape deck instead. This way we can put on different music. And then I also grabbed some yellow leaf piles. I think I grabbed 2, so we'll put one at this entrance. And maybe one like over here to the left on the other entrance. There we go. Very nice. Okay, I did grab a toy duck. Maybe we'll put the duck behind one of the seats. Kind of like it's either coming or going, or maybe it's just vibing with everyone. Who knows what he's doing. And oh, I did grab a gyroid. I kind of think maybe he should be our MC up here. Maybe we can find like a stool that he can sit on. And what he can do is he can sit here and kind of be like, all right, up next is Kiki. She's a little witch. I don't know what Kiki would be. That's up to her. She can choose to be whatever she wants. Let's see. Maybe bop, 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 bop. I kind of feel like putting him on a table, but let's see. Let's grab a green stool. All of these are already customized. They're just in random patterns. I tried just kind of bulk customizing just to make it a little bit easier. So maybe the only issue is we won't be able to like fully go across the entire stage, but if he's like right in the middle. Wrong way. Then I mean, you could still come up here and, for example, yeah, and you can sit here and be like, yeah, look at me. I don't think I have. Yeah. Ta-da! I think I want a different gyroid though. I did not pick up many. So I may go ahead and change him. And then we're gonna go ahead and time travel. I may end up changing these white lights out, maybe for a different color. But I'll have to see. I'm not sure which one what color I would want anyways. Maybe the white would still look good. This way it can show like all the proper colors on a costume, because I know different colored lights can change the look of a costume. Yeah, I think this is looking good. I'm so tempted to put a tree right there. To tree or not to tree? I think we may put a tree. It won't block like a lot, you know? I'll just give it some height. It sounds like I'm trying to convince myself to put it, so I think I should. Same with back here, we'll probably just carry on. I don't want to touch behind here, basically behind the fences, until I know how much room we have going back, because we're supposed to do a second tier with the movie area, and then behind that's supposed to be the haunted carnival, but I'm also doing a second level with the water, and I'm not sure where that's going, so we're just not going to go back there just yet. Which is why I want to do all the filler areas last, just because I don't want to do it and be like, oh no, I need more room, and have to undo my work. So yeah, we will leave that for now, and then we'll probably work on the road in the next episode, just kind of pulling that up. But I think for now this looks good. So how about we time travel our 4 days to get the tree grown, and then we can take a look and see what it looks like at night. All right, I'll be back. Okay, ooh, look at it. Yeah, I don't know if I like the white lights. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to change them. I don't remember what colors they come in, so I'll probably just look later tonight. And maybe I'll just grab a whole bunch of different ones and just kind of try them out. This definitely doesn't go with like the purple and green. Even this is like an off-white. But we will ignore it. Oh, and there's boots. But let's take a look at oh, that purple fencing really is, it's nice. I like it. I definitely think maybe I can pick up a few different other colors, and maybe we can use them for Trick or Treat Street. Uh-oh, we can't go that way. That's fine. Can we sit in a chair? No. That's fine. Oh, but I love the stuffed animals. Those are so cute. And then we have our snacks right here and drinks. I may think about what we can add here because I hate that. You see that gap? Look at that gap. I don't like that. Maybe I can just flip it. Okay, I mean, that looks a little bit better. So you can come over, grab, maybe I can add a table right here. Let's add a table real quick. Table, table, table. I went ahead and grabbed a garden table in the color green because it is, even at night, it's still pretty bright. And then how about we just pop a little trick-or-treat basket right there. Oh yeah, that looks cute. Oh, I really do like this. It's simple, but I also feel like it's definitely like a little costume. Did I grab anything that said like costume contest or anything? I don't remember all of my codes. I don't. Yeah, we just did the haunted carnival, the pumpkin patch that we'll still use. And yeah, that's it. Okay. Maybe I can find something that may say costume contest or maybe like first place or prize or just contest in general. Because we do still have 2 open spots. So maybe I can look online, kind of spend tonight just looking for it. But yeah, I think this looks really good. I do like that. Okay. I like the fact it's not huge, like too big of a gap. Now it looks more natural. Like, oh yeah, that looks fine that it's not completely up against it. Oh, but this looks good. I like the way it came out. Oh, what do you think? Let me know down in the comments if you like the build, if you're excited with how Hallowpop's looking. But all right, my friends, we are gonna go ahead and call it a day. I really enjoyed today. It was really fun. I like our little stools that we have and our little audience of stuffed animals and even a duck. And our MC, Mr. Gyroid. He looks a little sleepy right now. It is late, but I hope you have a lovely and cozy day, and I will see you in our next video. Bye!